What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. My name is Franco Torres. I'm a guitar player based in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite microphones, this little guy right here, the Mojave MA201 FET. This is not going to be a tech review. I'm not going to really go about the actual, measurements of the microphone. That's not what I do in this channel, and quite frankly, there's a lot of other people that do that better. So that's what you're looking for. This is not really going to be the video of that. Today, I'm mainly going to be demoing it, showing it off a little bit and kind of like going on why it's my favorite microphone. And I've compared it to microphones that cost 10 times, 12 times more than this one. And I still do think that this is one of my favorite microphones. And the reason why I, quite frankly, bought it a couple of years ago. So before we go into the actual demo, let me go over what I did with the microphone for the recording. All the acoustic guitars are recorded, left and right, and there's a center channel as well. So in all of those are actually different tracks. I did on the center channel add some reverb to it just to make it more fun, I guess. But the left and right are different takes of the guitar. All of it, obviously, with this microphone. I absolutely love how this sounds on acoustic guitar. I'm a guitar player, right? That's what I do. So like that's what I bought it for. But I really do like how it sounds on my voice, now that I'm really going to be demoing it. I did have my wife sing through the microphone for this particular demo. So, you're going to get to hear how it sounds on female vocals. I like how it sounds on my vocals when I'm doing backup vocals. And I did use it a little bit on the upcoming record from my band Sonic View, and that's something I'll talk about later on. But we used a bunch of different microphones on that album. Honestly, everything from Lewitt LCT 1040 all the way to Telefunken Elan 251, which we had a couple really cool microphones to record with through a bunch of really expensive gear. So that's really cool. I still use this one a little bit for some of the recordings, and we're actually going to be recording acoustic guitars next week. I'm going to be using this for that as well. Even over the Elan 251 and over some of those other microphones, because quite frankly, I think that this is one of the best microphones for acoustic guitars that you can get for the money. Doesn't matter at what price point. I think everyone with a mic collection should own one of these, because quite frankly, it's a fantastic microphone. If you don't know much about Mojave, they are a company created by David Royer, the creator of the Royer microphone. How cool is that, right? Royer microphones are freaking awesome. I've made some videos on the R121. Love that microphone. So we're obviously looking at the Mojave MA201. Pretty different microphone from that. It's a FET design. It's got a transformer in it, which it's a little bit heavy. In terms of the character and what you're going to be expecting on it, it's not a transparent sound by any means, and that's the reason I like it, right? I've got some other microphones that do that a little bit better. I would still use this over those other ones for acoustic guitars. It's got a really unique sound, I would say. It's very kind of like mid-forward almost. It's got kind of like a little bit of a crisp to it, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's a very character-driven microphone, if that makes any sense, right? It's got a color to it. It's got its own sound going to it. You would compare this to, some other FET microphones like the Neumann, 47 FET, and some of those others in that kind of regard. And this does that very well. It's, built like a rock. It's beautiful. That color is insane. It comes with a bunch of things too. It comes with this, case. It obviously comes with its own little shock mount, which is pretty solid as well. And yeah, that's pretty much what the microphone comes with. I'm gonna see it right here. Now let's take a listen to it.
Someone down. Everything was fine till you came around. I've been chasing after dreamers in the clouds. After all, wasn't I the one who said to keep your feet on
that you heard it a little bit, drop down what you think down in the comments. I would love to read, what you guys think. If you guys have had any experience with this microphone or any of the Mojave line of products, I think they're all great. I particularly do want to get their big tube microphone at some point. I think it's awesome. So yeah, if you like this kind of video and this kind of content, consider subscribing down below, and hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next video.